hello from Paris, the city of light, and in this case, the city of sun. It's a perfect day for football at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they face Al Nassr.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Marquinhos plays alongside Sergio Ramos in central defence. Fabian plays alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And in attack today, Kylian Mbappe starts with Lionel Messi. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
And now they get the ball rolling. Aimed towards Mbappe. Well, no problems defensively. Now that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Anderson Talisca. Abdullah Al-Khaibari. Taken away, he won the ball. And he's through here. Well, he went for power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Yeah, all power and no accuracy. That's a poor finish.
It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Al-Ghanam. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see.
Oh, it's through on goal here, Derek.
And still danger here. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. And he might be through here. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Fired in by Neymar. And tipping it over the crossbar. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. No two ways about it. A wild, wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough.
Committed challenge. Mbappe. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. Luis Gustavo. Anderson Talisca. And a tidy challenge. Ayman Yahya. He's got space. Luis Gustavo. Now, options are plenty. But they dealt with the threat posed. Messi. Lionel Messi. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Trying to pick out a teammate. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Just the challenge that was required. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it fizzled out. A real opening now. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Good tackle, taken away. And Neymar. Neymar! And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Opportunity it is. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. That's a routine take. Might be a chance here. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Oh, big chance. Not out of the woods yet. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Not messing around with that clearance. Showing a lot of guile there. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. How can he take them on and beat them? He's in here. Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And clears the danger. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. No way through. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Alvaro. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. And the second half begins. It's Paris Saint-Germain on top. Simple catch, really. Luis Gustavo. Messi. Nicely timed tackle. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And he's broken free. Couldn't beat the keeper, unfortunately for him.
Well, I think that's a bad miss. He just never looked convincing as he went through there.
Al-Amri. Ayman Yahya. Sultan Al-Ghanam. Luis Gustavo. Abdullah Al-Khaibari. Luis Gustavo. Takes the shot. A routine save. And a throw-in it's going to be. And Neymar. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Oh, good save. Fired in by Neymar. Well, thumped clear. And just wide of the target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though. Well, those stats tell the story. PSG have been really good today. Their attacking play at times has been a joy to watch.
Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Abdul Rahman Gharib. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Oh, blocked it! Sultan Al-Ghanam. Anderson Talisca. Ayman Yahya. Very quick thinking there. Messi. Oh, he's through here. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Losing possession a bit easily. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Luis Gustavo. A very effective challenge put in. Real chance. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
20 minutes to go. Messi. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And over comes the corner. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Corner once more. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Terrific block.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Joueur sortant. Le numéro 30, Lionel Messi.
It's Neymar's corner.
Le numéro 44.
Able to deal with the threat. Neymar. A decisive clearance it was. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And fired against the crossbar. And happy to just cushion it back to the keeper. Couldn't hang on to it. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Fabian. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, in the closing phase here, and PSG excelling, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity.
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here it is again. And as you can see, it's a simple finish in the end. The keeper is so exposed, though. What can he do about that?
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And return to Anderson Talisca. A real opening now. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
And a substitution in the offing. Determined defending. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. And Neymar. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. That's a good-looking ball. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Gharib. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Oh, good play this. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Anderson Talisca putting his body on the line, and that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, some days it happens for you, on other days not at all, and it falls in the latter category as far as he's concerned, Stuart. And he might be through here. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good.